Welcome, new and old viewers alike. Back in the day, we were called The Badger, then we were called The Badger Show, and now it's Brawling Badger Productions. So if you're new to the channel, yes, we have been through some changes, and if you're an old viewer as well, we've definitely had some ups and downs. Now, I've always had a soft spot for doing the vlogs, as you know. Those have definitely changed over time. I'm going to try to do some more obscure taste tests as well, as I feel that you guys want to see something a bit different from those. The noodle challenges have been fun, and the noodle reviews have been fun as well. And, you know, we've been doing some great little board game related films with myself and Nick. And, of course, we've done some feature-length comedy horrors like Ballamoron and, of course, Para-Controlled Activity, and loads of different films like Lonely recently, and we've done Lift, and we've done loads of different content. Knock Knock, which was my first sort of special, serious horror. We've done, of course, Forest of Ash. Loads of different things, and I've been so pleased with how well those projects have come out, and your responses to those projects have been fantastic. And of course, our latest really one that was really well received was Essex FBI Investigates Spook Chat. That's done fantastically, along with the special edition. So this channel is mainly all about films and things like that, creating our own films and stuff now, along with that, because I've often found an interest in film ever since I was younger. I love doing all the video games, don't get me wrong, but being a streamer is a tough gig, right? You always have to have the new game, the new equipment, the new sounds, the new giblets that go on the screen. You always have to have a constant community watching, which is very hard. Unless you've got 10 people watching constantly, you're not going to gain new subscribers. It's very hard to get donations, things like that. It feels like you're walking up treacle. So I love doing streaming, don't get me wrong, but it can be a pain in the Harris to get the results you need from it. So I find that sometimes the eagerness to do it isn't there. And I would love to know what you guys want to see from the streaming side of it. Because to me, sometimes it's like walking through treacle, trying to get viewers, trying to get donations, things like that. It can really beat you down if you don't get what you need from it. You know. But that's just the way I feel of it. You know, obviously you do it for fun, don't get me wrong, but you always, you know, you see other people doing really well, even with less subs and things like that. And somebody recently got donated 4K that I used to know, and you think, oh, why couldn't I get donated £4,000? You know, and things like that. So things like that do bog you down, but it's how, you know, you try and rise up from it. So please let me know what you want to see from the streaming side of the channel. You know, I'm going to do more Fortnite, and I'm going to do some bits and pieces as well. So, yeah, and I'm going to do some FMVs as well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing the films. We got Ballamoron 2 hopefully coming out at some point, and we've got loads of different things on my mind that I want to do. I want to do like a black and white film where it involves like old-fashioned music and a villain and things like that. I definitely want to get the sequel to Begettomania off the ground as well, Rappermania. Definitely want to get that sorted out. And, you know, there's so much I want to get done on the channel. And, you know, this year has been pretty mad. If you think, for a production company, we've done quite a lot of films. We've probably done like a year's worth of films in a few months. A lot of other companies would not have been able to put out this many films within this short amount of time. So I'm very proud of that. And I haven't burnt out yet, which is, thank God. Thank God. Been close to burnout, but we're not quite there. Thank Gaboobus. Thank Jeebus, we're not quite there. And I have no intention of burning out either. So I just want to hear from you guys what you want to see from the films, what you want to see from the streaming, what you want to see from the vlogs. Honestly, please tell me, because we're all a big community together, and I want to see what you guys want to see from the channel. I really do. I want to see what you guys want to hear and things like that, because audience participation is all good, and I don't want to start throwing darts at an inflatable dartboard or trying to hit fish in a barrel. I would love to actually know what you guys want to see. Obviously I really enjoy Fortnite. That's a personal thing for me, but I want to know what you guys want to see on top of that. I thoroughly enjoy making the films. That's never going to stop. I really do. Going to be doing some great collaborations in the future with Nick and Kraken Media, and hopefully some others. So we've got lots planned there. Idris is loving appearing in the films and stuff. And when they're free next, we can do a para-control activity 4, I think. So we'll see. Yeah, or is it 2? No, definitely 3 or 2. I've lost count. Anyway, we can do a para-control activity sequel when they're next free. So that's going to be fun. And there's lots of other stuff coming up. But yeah, I'm trying not to feel knackered, to be honest with you. But it is, it is real. So please bear with me on this as I verge through trying not to burn out. But I do love the channel and I love you guys. I'm hoping we get some great results coming up soon. I'm really, really hoping we can do the whole thing of let's get ready to rumble. Let's get to 100k. I really am hoping we can do that. I know that probably seems like a bit of a dream, but I want to be able to do it, I want to be able to do it. If you're going to play the game, you've got to win, If you're going to play the game, if you're going to punch your card and you're going to go for it, then you might as well try. Yeah, there's no point losing at the third hurdle. We've been doing this channel for 11 years now. There's no way am I going to give up when we're nearly halfway there. It would be silly, really. So what I need you guys to do is, I would absolutely adore it. Please listen, guys. Please, 100%. I bloody beg of you, share the content out. Share the content out. Get people to subscribe. Honestly, it's what we need. We are trying to get to that elusive amount. If we can get to 50k, then that is a start to pushing us forward even more. So hopefully we can. I've been tempted to do this for a while. I've been inspired by some other YouTubers that have just been sort of real talking out when they've been about. Obviously it's too dark now, and I don't really fancy walking around the field just chatting about cobblers. It's too cold for that in Essex and anywhere really. It's too cold for all that. I'm too old for all this, like, let's go, let's do a walk to work chat stuff. I'll get knackered in the mornings. So I'm too old for all that now, guys. I wish I weren't. But hopefully when I get a new phone, I'll be able to do something similar. But yeah, I do love these chats. I really do. Like I said, I think it's all right to have a free space and an open space to talk about whatever you need, whatever you want. And I think sometimes it's good to do a bit of real talk, how sometimes YouTube can deflate and upset me at times, because like you want some results. Like some videos I've made of, oh, this is going to be a banger, and then it gets 10 views, I'm like, oh, why? Why? And you think, oh, God. And then some things that you do, you think, oh, it hasn't gone the way you wanted it to, but it's still done really well. You know, like some of the stuff that like really frustrates me now is that the dad jokes used to get thousands of views, thousands, and now I'm lucky if it hits 100, and I'm like, well, what's changed? You know, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't it breaking through that level? You know, why isn't it? Where's gone wrong? You could say it might be the fact that I'm not doing them daily, maybe, but even when I was doing them daily, they weren't quite tipping over that 1,000, bit, and it is tough. I love doing YouTube Shorts as well. I think it's a fun way to get the audience involved. It's certainly a fun way to boost up your analytics. But it can be frustrating if you don't get what you want. But like I said, I am thoroughly still invested. I love YouTube. It's one of my favourite things to do. I certainly see it as a second job. Definitely a very strong side hustle. I don't see it as a hobby though, really. I do see it as something I enjoy, that I see as a second job or a side hustle, because I want good results from it. Hobbies and stuff, you just trundle along. And I think one time I really upset someone once because they were like, oh, you really enjoy your hobby of YouTube, don't you? And I was like, I don't see it as a hobby. I don't think I ever heard from that subscriber again. Because I don't see it as a hobby. It's not really a hobby for me. It's more of a second job, side hustle, way to make dosh, way to kick butt, and and a fun way to do it as well. So I don't think I ever heard from that person ever again afterwards because they were like, oh, yeah, but if you're going to do something, if you're going to invest such a long time in it, 11 years, there's no way I could say that it was a hobby. It degrades it to me, yeah, it degrades it. I feel that saying something that you've done for like 5 or 6 years, and someone says, "Oh, that's a nice hobby, isn't it?" No, I mean, I've invested 5 to 6 years of my life in this. There's no way it is a bloody hobby. So I don't know. All I know is I'm thoroughly still invested in YouTube. I love doing the games. I love doing the films. I love doing everything, but I want to know what you guys think and what you want to see, because I have noticed the numbers have gone down. Not as many people watching here and there. Not as many people donating anymore. Just trying to get new subscribers is like walking through treacle. So there's definitely something going wrong. And I want to know what you guys think we should do and what you guys think I should do to help the situation. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you for watching this. If you have watched the whole of this episode, please put on there badger, mushroom, pineapple in the comments, and I'll know that you've got this far. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't take offence to anything I've said. I'm just sounding off, as sometimes things can be infuriating. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'd love to hear from you. And if you think I've become a grumpy old man, tell me, and how I can fix it too. That'd be great. See you later. Bye.